students, yes, I'm back again with a new video, and yes, thank you all for liking my previous videos. And yes, today I have come up with a poem from First Flight Class 10, and the name of the poem is Fire and Ice by Mr. Robert Frost. He is one of my favorite poets. Okay, so yes, let's get into it. Fine. So yes, Robert Frost is here talking about two ideas. What are those two ideas? Yes, there are two schools of thought regarding the end of the earth, apocalypse or a doomsday, right? So some scholars think that earth is going to end with fire, volcano, nuclear blasts. Yes, these are all fire. And the other side, if we look, then there is second school of thought, which says earth will neither end with volcano or neither end with anything, but earth will end with ice. Earth was once in ice age, and soon earth is going back to ice age again. So Robert Frost has used these two thoughts in the poem to explain that we should be aware of what we are doing and what is its impact on the other person or the other people. Yes, sometimes we become so selfish that we ignore sometimes I ignore what you are thinking. What I do is something that I like, right? Something that I feel happy with, but you may not feeling the same. You may be feeling very bad about it. So yes, Robert Frost is here talking about good deeds and bad deeds and their impact, and he's not talking here about the real world, but he is talking here about the humanity. I will read it here, you will see it here. Fire and ice. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. For what I've tasted of desire, I hold those who favor fire. So yes, in the first paragraph itself, Robert Frost is giving us two ideas. Fine. So one idea is of world ending with fire, and the other one is the idea of world ending with ice. So yes, Robert Frost is using fire and ice as a symbol. Like you may be wondering, what is a symbol? Symbol means I will say this, but you'll understand that. Fine. So in the same way, he's using fire and ice, these two words, but he's trying to say something else. We're using these two words. So yes, Robert Frost says in the third and fourth line, what we see is desire and fire, right? Desire and fire we see. So fire is directly associated with the desire of human beings. Yes. Fine. So here, what does fire refer to? Desire. All human beings have a desire. Even I have and you have a desire, right? We have greed in us. We have lust in us, and we have greed to collect and store much more material belongings with us. So this is desire. Fine. So Robert Frost is saying sometimes in order for us to collect this material richness, we become so selfish that we don't even try to focus on what we are doing and what is its impact on the other person. Yes. Now this is what Robert Frost is trying to say in the first paragraph. Fine. So yes, Robert Frost says and agrees to yes, because I have also done something wrong to somebody else, because I have also acted in a selfish and greedy way. So therefore I can say it, earth will end with fire. Fine. So moving on to the next paragraph, I will read it here, you will see it here. But if I have to pay this twice, I think I know enough of hate to say for the destruction. Ice is also great and would suffice. Suffice here means sufficient. Perish means to die. In Hindi, it would be basam. Fine. So, in the second paragraph, what we see is Robert Frost is saying, after dying from fire, if I get another chance to live again and to die again, then I can surely say earth will end with ice, because I have experienced how it feels to be treated in a bad way. Here, ice doesn't mean a simple kind of ice that you find in Himalayan region or a mountainous region, but here ice means hatred, coldness, and rigidity. Yes. If you may be wondering as to how these three things will ruin the world, right? Yes, I will tell you that. I belong from so and so caste, so I will not do this. Even if you die, I will not do this. This is my rigidity. Fine? Hatred. That person is not from this country, that person resides in that country, and that country is my enemy. I carry a hatred towards that country and its people. I carry a hatred towards a certain colored people. I carry hatred towards the other caste people. So these are the basic things, right? So after that, if we move on, then we see a coldness. Now, when you are treating somebody bad, that is known as coldness, right? So Robert Frost is saying, since I have done bad to others while trying to collect material richness, so I know that world will end in fire. But if I get a chance to live again, then I know that world will end with ice, because I have experienced how it feels when somebody treats you really bad. Fine. Okay. So now let me explain the poem in Hindi. In the first paragraph, Robert Frost बोल रहे हैं, पृथ्वी आग से खत्म होगा, और ये आग का मतलब जलती हुई चिंगारी नहीं है, बल्कि हमारे अंदर जो लालच है, जो हमारे अंदर और ज्यादा पाने की क्षमता मतलब चाह है, ये सब चीज को रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट बोल रहे हैं। आग जो हमारे शरीर को बहुत आनंद देती हो, इन सब चीजों को रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट फायर से तुलना कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, तो रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट ने भी शायद बहुत सारे इन सब चीजों को पाने के लिए उन्होंने भी कुछ ना कुछ दूसरे के साथ गलत किया होगा, इसीलिए वो बोल रहे हैं कि मैं दावा के साथ बोल सकता हूं और आग से ही खत्म होने वाला है। और दूसरे पैराग्राफ में जब हम आते हैं तो रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट बोलते हैं, पर अगर भगवान मुझे दोबारा मौका देते हैं जिंदगी जीने का और मरने का, तो मैं बोल सकता हूं कि पृथ्वी आइस से ही खत्म होगी, क्योंकि मैंने ये महसूस किया है, मुझ पे भी अत्याचार हुआ था और मुझे पता है अत्याचार जब होता है तो कैसा महसूस होता है। तो इसीलिए मैं बोल सकता हूं आइस से भी पृथ्वी खत्म हो सकता है, आइस से भी पृथ्वी खत्म होने में ज्यादा कुछ नहीं लगेगा। ठीक है, तो रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट यहाँ पे बोल रहे हैं आग, राइट? आग मतलब होता है कि वोल्केनो, ये सब होता है, वोल्केनो, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, न्यूक्लियर ब्लास्ट जो होते हैं, न्यूक्लियर एटम बॉम्ब, ये सब फटने से हो सकता है। या तो रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट बोल रहे हैं अर्थ आइस एज में था पहले और दोबारा आइस एज में जा रहा है, तो इस तरह से भी पृथ्वी खत्म हो सकता है। लेकिन रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट इन सब चीजों को एक सिंबल की तरह यूज करके रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट क्या बोलना चाह रहे हैं? रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट बोल रहे हैं इंसान या तो अपने लालच से या तो नफरत से ही मानवता को खत्म करेगा। ठीक है, सो इफ आई हैव टू टॉक अबाउट राइमिंग स्कीम ऑफ द पोएम, देन व्हाट वी सी इज first line fire, second line ice, third line desire, and fourth line fire. So this means A. Fine. And in the second paragraph what we see is twice hate, ice, and suffice. So this means A. So rhyming scheme is this, and yes, hope you all like the video, and do give a thumbs up if you like the video, and if you think this is kind of quite helpful, then do share it as well. Take care, have a nice time.